Hello guys, before we start the video, I would like to say any build is fine. Whatever you choose to build, however you choose to play, it's up to you. I'm just making this video because there are people who have habits from other weapons that they play in Deepwoken and they carry it over to weapons that don't need those habits. If you are not subscribed already, make sure you do subscribe. Only 0.5 of you that watch my videos are subscribed. And yeah, with that out of the way, let's get into some tips and tricks for you to use or not use while fighting with Hero Blade. Okay, so with Hero Blade, you do not want to have your shield up with Hero Blade. If you, not even shield, if you have this stance up while using Hero Blade, then you're gonna do less attack damage and you're gonna do like have no attack speed at all. You want to make sure it's always on the two-handed. You want to hold your Hero Blade with two hands so that you have faster swing speed. And many people believe, oh, well, it doesn't give you faster swing speed. I mean, look at this. Look at this swing speed. 1, 2, and look at this. You see, that is extremely delayed when you have your one hand out. So yeah, make sure that you always have your Hero Blade on two hands instead of one hand. Second tip with Hero Blade: always have aerial stab. Now everyone gets it anyway. Everyone gets it without it even being on Hero Blade. But it's very important as a Hero Blade to have aerial stab because it's only engage. Like seriously, this is just basic stuff you guys usually get on everything anyway. So you guys probably already have this. Now, if you're going Hero Blade, you want to obviously uncap because that's how you're going to get the most damage. Maybe pop an Akira's ring on there so that you can get more damage from willpower if you're going Blind Seer. But most of the time, you're probably just going to be, you're not going to have an Akira's ring, so just unlock your soft cap. Make sure you go the extra mile, get 100. And I usually only go 25 medium to get that aerial stab. Don't go any further on the medium if you're not planning on using any other weapon. If you're just planning on using Hero Blade only, go 25 medium, get the aerial stab, get the engage, and don't go for anything else. Now the build that you probably want to go, Hero Blades. I fought against many Hero Blades before. Some of them are usually squishy. So what you want to really go is Fortitude after getting Hero Blade, because I know you guys are like, oh, what about willpower? Willpower gives you a lot of it gives you a lot of fortitude mantras. I mean talents, yeah. But fortitude gives you the extra health. It doesn't give you the like the armor. It just gives you the extra health straight up without you having to waste talents on them. So yeah, you want to make sure you get the maxed fortitude, maybe even uncap it if you want to, and go 25 medium and go 100 of your element. Now if you're doing dual element, you probably, I mean, if you're trying to max out both elements, you're probably gonna be on a stop cap. But whatever Hero Blade you're using for the element, make sure you do take it off and use the hard cap instead. Now, the attire to wear with Hero Blade. You always want to have a shield on you so that you can get the mod talent that reduces assassination damage. Let me see if I can find the talent here. I probably don't have it on this slot. Let me see. It reduces you from being backstabbed or having any like assassination damage. It literally negates all assassination. No, it negates it negates spine cutter, and all assassination damage is reduced. Apparently I don't have it on this account though, unfortunately. I'm probably gonna get it out through my level ups. But yeah, you want to make sure you get your shield, and you want to get that shield talent that reduces the assassination damage and completely negates spine cutter. Okay, so now that we got the basics out of the way, we actually got to look at the other substats you probably want to go as Hero Blade. And you guys probably thought that this would only be how to use Hero Blade, like M1, M1, M1. No. If you're going Hero Blade, you definitely want, like, I didn't go strength on this build because I just didn't find a use for it. This is like a shadow build, so it depends on the Hero Blade you're going. Your stats are going to look very different. Like for Shadow already does enough damage, enough Ether Steel on its own, especially when you upgrade it to level 5. So you just want to not go strength, really. I mean, you can go strength if you want to. I know people use strong left and everything, but depends on the Hero Blade build. You don't want to be using mantras all the time. You want to be using mantras to get the free M1s in, kind of like how you M1 and then do a mantra. Like if you're gonna do a mantra after that, it has to be near instant mantra, or before or after you M1, you want to use a near instant mantra, like shatter eruption. Like if I hit and then do that, if I put a drift shard on shatter eruption, it'll become way quicker, which I probably should put a bunch of drift shards on, so it comes out instantly. But you guys get what I'm saying. It almost like shadow gun, because if you try doing it and then doing shadow gun, it'll count as a feint instead of an actual kind of move stack, as you can see with shatter eruption over here. So each hero blade has its own playstyle, obviously, because each hero blade is paired up with its own mantra. If you're going Shadow Hero Blade, you're gonna mostly be using your abilities. You're not gonna be using your M1s, and even if you do, it will do more, like a lot of damage. But you're mostly gonna be using your abilities, so you might want to stack up on those mantras. If you're using Lightning, you're probably gonna be popping Lightning Cloak and using your M1s more. If you're using Wind, you're gonna be using your mantras mostly, but you're gonna be using like already specified set of mantras like Wind Carve, Astro Wind, Gala, and just gonna be smaller mantras than Shadow, but you're still gonna be using mantras. Flame, you're gonna be mainly focusing on your flourish, so you probably want to get talents or mantras focused on your flourishing so that you can get that explosion, that flame. And what else? Ice. Now, I have not seen most Ice Hero Blade users, but they are basically the same as Shadow Hero Blade users. They mostly use their mantras instead of their M1s, but as a Ice Hero Blade user, you mostly want to use your M1s after using your mantras. You're literally going to slow the enemy like 50% walk speed and parry speed, so you might as well just, use your M1s as well. You don't want to be using ranged move as an ice mantra person. You want to be using moves that will freeze the person, freeze the opponent, and then, M1 them to follow it up. So, this was basically just a video talking about how to use Hero Blades. Remember, tip from the beginning, if you've ever made this far, make sure you use two-hand. Do not use shield. The only time you will use shield is, I don't know. I really don't know. Like, probably when you're blocking a beam or something. I don't know. But yeah, only use two-handed. It depends on the hero blade you're using to fight in the first place. If you use mantras or you use M1s. So yeah, if you did like the video, make sure to subscribe and like the video so that you can get more from me. And have a nice day, guys, and see you guys in the next video.